Have you ever wondered if animals truly remember? If that bond you share with a pet can withstand time and distance? Well, get ready for a story that will not only answer that question, but will probably make you reach for the tissues. This isn't just about a dog and a man. It's about a connection so deep that it brought a brave German shepherd to tears. Imagine a soldier far from home serving his country. Every day is a challenge, filled with duty and discipline. But back home, a loyal heart beats just for him. His best friend, a majestic German shepherd, waits. For this soldier, thoughts of his furry companion were a source of comfort, a reminder of the unconditional love waiting for his return. And for the dog? Well, every passing day was another day without his favorite person in the world. Let's meet our heroes. First, we have our soldier. We'll call him Ben. Ben is the kind of guy everyone looks up to, strong, dedicated, and with a heart of gold. Before his deployment, his life was filled with a different kind of duty. Morning walks, games of fetch, and endless belly rubs for his four-legged partner in crime, Rocky. Rocky isn't just any dog. He's a German shepherd, a breed known for its intelligence, courage, and unwavering loyalty. From the moment Ben brought him home as a clumsy little puppy, they were inseparable. Rocky was there for everything, the good days, the bad days, and all the ordinary moments in between. He wasn't just a pet, he was family. He was Ben's shadow, his confidant, and the best listener a guy could ask for. Then came the day Ben had to leave. The farewell was heartbreaking. How do you explain to a dog that you'll be gone for a long, long time, but you promise you'll be back? Ben gave Rocky one last hug, whispering promises into his soft fur. As Ben's car drove away, Rocky watched, a silent, loyal sentinel at the window, not understanding why his world was suddenly turning upside down. Months turned into a year, then longer. Life went on, but for Rocky, a piece was missing. Ben's family took wonderful care of him, showering him with love, treats, and plenty of playtime. But every time a car pulled into the driveway, Rocky's ears would perk up, his tail would give a hopeful wag, and he'd rush to the door only to be met with a familiar but not the right face. The disappointment was a quiet, constant ache in his loyal heart. Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, Ben carried a worn-out photo of Rocky in his wallet. On the toughest days, he'd look at that picture of his happy, goofy dog and smile. It was his motivation, his link to the peaceful life he was fighting to protect and return to. He would tell his fellow soldiers stories about Rocky's antics, about the way he'd talk back with groans and grumbles, and how he could catch a frisbee like a pro. Finally, the day Ben had been dreaming of arrived. His tour was over. He was coming home. The flight back felt like the longest journey of his life. He wasn't just excited, he was nervous. Would Rocky remember him? It had been so long, so much had changed. Had their bond survived the separation? It's a fear many returning service members have. The family decided to make the reunion a surprise. They didn't tell Rocky what was happening. To him, it was just another ordinary afternoon. He was lounging in the yard, enjoying the sunshine, perhaps dreaming of chasing squirrels or the good old days with Ben. The stage was set for a moment that no one present would ever forget. A car pulled up. Rocky, as usual, lifted his head, a flicker of hope in his intelligent eyes. The car door opened and a man in uniform stepped out. For a split second, Rocky just stared. He tilted his head, his ears twitching, processing the sight, the scent that was suddenly carried on the breeze. It was familiar, so incredibly familiar, but it was a memory locked away deep inside. The man, Ben, stood perfectly still, his heart pounding in his chest. He didn't want to startle him. He just waited, letting Rocky figure it out on his own. "Rocky," he said, his voice thick with emotion. And that's when it happened. It was as if a switch flipped in Rocky's brain. The scent, the voice, the silhouette. It all came crashing together. The dog's entire body tensed. He let out a soft whimper, a sound of disbelief. He took a tentative step forward, then another. His tail began to wag, slowly at first, then like a frantic metronome. He started to whine, a high-pitched emotional sound that was more than just excitement. It was a sound of pure, unadulterated joy mixed with the pain of a long absence. As he got closer to Ben, his legs started to give way, overwhelmed by the flood of emotions. He wasn't just wagging his tail, his whole body was wiggling, trying to contain a joy that was too big for his furry frame. Ben knelt, opening his arms, and Rocky launched himself forward. But this wasn't a typical happy greeting. As Ben hugged him, burying his face in Rocky's fur, Rocky began to cry. Real, audible sobs and whimpers escaped him. He licked Ben's face frantically as if to make sure he was real, then he would bury his head into Ben's chest and just cry. It was the most incredible, heart-wrenching sound. It was the sound of a heart being made whole again. Everyone watching was in tears. You could literally see the years of waiting and longing melt away from this beautiful animal. He wasn't just happy to see his friend. He was releasing all the pent-up emotion from their time apart. He recognized the man standing in front of him not just with his eyes or his nose, but with his very soul. It was a reunion of two kindred spirits, a testament to a bond that time and distance could never break. This moment proves something profound. The love of a dog is one of the purest forces on this planet. They remember, they wait, and their capacity for love and loyalty is truly boundless. They don't care about the uniform, the time passed, or the changes you've gone through. They just care about you. So the next time you look at your own furry friend, remember this story. Cherish those moments, the walks, the cuddles, the slobbery kisses. You are their entire world. The bond you share is a precious gift, a connection as real and as powerful as any other. They are, and always will be, waiting for us to come home. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this incredible moment with us. If this story touched your heart, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more heartwarming content. We love sharing stories that remind us of the good in the world. Until next time, give your pets an extra hug from us.